Hi, you're listening to Everyday Superpower. You're in the right place if you want to learn about body language and nonverbal communication, okay? How we work and how others work. Now, if you enjoy the topic at hand and if you want to continue listening to further lessons in the future, I am putting them out regular, so please click the subscribe button now. And without further ado, we'll get into the lesson. Okay, so the question at hand we're going to discuss today is, why do I feel discomfort when passing other people in the street? Alright, now this isn't coming behind someone, this is facing someone and crossing paths. Why do I feel anxious and a form of discomfort when doing so? Alright, now I'll let you know that this isn't general anxiety, it's not just you. This is very biological and there is a scientific explanation behind this, alright, and we'll get straight into it. So our ancestors used to walk on all fours, and then as time passed we evolved, and as we were going through evolution we started to walk on our feet. Okay, so rather than walking on all fours, we started to walk as we do today on our feet, with our old front feet used as hands. So when we started to do that, we exposed our midsection to the world, we exposed our torso, our belly, our stomach to the world, and in doing so it brought a problem, a big problem, and that problem is we had our internal organs and have our internal organs displayed to the world. Alright, now that's a very delicate area. It houses our vitality essentially, so we need to ensure that it's protected. On a side note, just to really ensure you understand where I'm going here, we do cover our chest and our stomach on a regular basis when we feel discomfort, alright? And that's shown in displays of standing behind a table, standing behind a chair, standing at a slant, crossing our arms when we feel discomfort, which you'll see a lot. So obviously we cover ourselves up in that area subconsciously a lot to ensure that we are, safe and sound in the face of a threat. Now, when we are walking towards someone, we're walking completely fully frontal towards someone and they're walking fully frontal towards us. As men, it's a lot more of a powerful experience than women, and it's amplified given it's two men. Purely as biologically speaking, we're aggressive beings, and for us to stand directly towards each other causes a degree of opposition. It's a naturally aggressive, standoffish, confrontational position. So what happens is two men cross each other on a path, right, walking in separate directions, is it triggers an intuition, all right? So we as people, we don't pay enough attention to our intuition. Women definitely do a better job than men, so we call it a woman's intuition, but we do have an intuition ourselves, and that's a survival mechanic to let us know that something's not right and we are under a potential threat. So when a man crosses or is walking towards another man in the street whom he doesn't know, with his full frontal on display, it triggers that survival mechanism, that intuition that says we need to defend ourselves here. This isn't safe for us to do. All right. So that's where you feel, a degree of discomfort and potential anxiety just simply crossing someone's path in the street. All right. A little lesser if it's a woman, purely just down to the biological mechanics of it. But, there you go. That's the answer to it, really. We do it to protect our internal organs and to ensure that we feel that way as a defense mechanism because there's a potential threat ahead of us. It doesn't matter whom it is. Our subconscious mind doesn't care. All it cares is for the, safety and well-being of our vessel. Take into consideration, you don't approach a man from the front. And when I say the front, I mean direct head on. Okay? You don't approach a man face to face, dead on, purely as it is confrontational, it is aggressive, and it will raise discomfort in the party whom you're wishing to communicate with, alright? It's incredibly intimate to face off with the torso. It's incredibly aggressive. So there is an exception to the rule, and that is if you do need that intimacy. So people who are close or people who need to communicate purely between the two, there will be that frontal, intimate communication. But anything other than that, it's just deemed inappropriate and will stir discomfort in at least one of the parties, and that's not effective unless that's what you're trying to do for some reason. All right. Oddly enough, with women it's different. So you don't approach a woman from behind. I don't need to delve into that. I will approach that in another video. But the whole frontal approach is not as serious. When it comes to the woman, it tends to be a masculine thing. Okay, just our biological makeup and what we sort of have evolved with. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to finish off by running through everything again and just re-clarifying why men may feel discomfort when passing other men or women in the street, okay? It's because we used to walk on all fours in our primitive days, and as we evolved into the humans we are today, we started to walk upright. When we started to walk upright, we started to expose our vital organs, something we need to protect very dearly, okay? So when we are walking fully frontal towards a potential threat and we have these vital organs on show to somebody we don't know, it's quite concerning to our subconscious mind. So we will feel discomfort and our intuition will tell us, you need to be safe here. It will trigger a survival mechanism, okay? And that's why you feel anxiety and discomfort when you pass a potential aggressive individual who could very well be aggressive, you just don't know it, alright? So, just a brief lesson. Hopefully that was of benefit to you. Hopefully it was interesting. If you want to learn more about the human psychology and evolutionary biology and how that applies in our day-to-day lives, how you can present yourself better in the workplace, in relationships, how to understand and sort of maneuver yourself in a favourable position with the people around you, please click the subscribe button and keep in touch. And yeah, more videos to come. I appreciate you for your time. Peace and love. Bye.